What's good with it in the hood with it? Welcome back to the collective clips where we tas. We get it in. But before we get it in, let's get this intro in. Welcome back to the channel. And if you haven't already hit that like and subscribe button, make sure you go ahead and do that. Put your notification bell on also. That way you're directing the direction of the dope content that the gun stays kicking. And I appreciate your support, man. I'm very humbled by it. Whoopin'! Are you guys ready for another episode of Super Gunner? Did I do it backwards? Lefty Gunplay did it backwards and no one complained. Norte Gang, right? Episode 14. Let's get it in, man. This one is called the street removal. Hey, they went in on my cousin. They jumped on my cousin. They say I'm pulling up. That's for reals, right? Look, hey, Gunner, you're a soft guy. You're a bitch. You're a piece of shit. You're this. I ain't pulling up to none of that, man. I ain't got time, cuz, right? I don't do none of that. But you talk about my familia? You want to disrespect my familia, Holmes? Hey, you're going to pay, Jelly Bean, right? This is called stick and cut. Look, my cousin got jumped on by other Northerners from a different faction, meaning a different neighborhood, and I was feeling some type of way, and so we had to do the wind's blowing, a street removal. Let's get it, right? So I'm chilling on my pad, and I hadn't been to my Thea. Me and my Thea had an argument over money, right? She owed me a couple $100, and I really, really needed that. See, times were rough times, right? Tabaha time, baby, right? Dusty road shit. I was going through some hard times. And so I called my Thea, like, man, even though she had cussed me out and damn near socked me in the back of the head, I felt like maybe enough time had passed where she'd forget about putting physical hands on me, right? So I called my Thea, and she doesn't forget. I should have known. I should have known better, right? But I called her. I was like, hey, Thea. Okay, now all of a sudden I'm Thea. Now, fuck you, white guy. I'm your aunt. I said, why I got to be white? Or you hang around with that peckerwood all the time, woodpecking? Nah, you're a fuck you. I'm your aunt. Oh, you fuck it. I seen you. You was bumping LL Cool J. I'm your auntie, right? I'm like, hey, Thea, for reals, like, you got any money? Because I need that too on my rent is show. And all of a sudden, I'm supposed to give a fuck? I said, no, Thea, but I do. God, well, you care about it. I care. You say, Norte, you care about that? Well, I don't care about that shit. So you don't got nothing coming. I'll pay you when I want to pay you. I said, hey, Thea, I need my money by August. Like, by August 1st, I'm going to be out. God, then you're going to be out? Go live with grandma. She makes good menudo. Go over there. Menudo style, remember? In that fashion, bitch. I'm like, oh, man. Right? So I definitely wasn't going to pay. Hey, don't hang up. Your primo wants to talk to you. He's all fucking chueco here. Talk to him. So I'm like, what's up, Rick? Whoopin', you going to come through the home? We're going to go kick it with the homeboys at a party. I said, nah, bro. I'm trying to hustle up rent money. Whoopin', okay, come moving with me. I said, nah, I ain't going to fucking come moving with you. Man, I like living independent, and the roaches take up too much space. I'm good, right? Whoopin', let me go over there and chill. I said, nah. I said, fuck it, right? You want to come through. I was feeling bad, and I figured, man, me and him could wiggle. He can go with me, threaten a few people, maybe get some money. So I said, all right, tell your mom I'm coming over there not to come out with the sartén and beat my ass, right? So I pull up my thing. Oh, all of a sudden, Mr. Fucking, I can't show up for 3-4 months. You want your money here? I got $50. That's it. Make it work. I said, yeah, what? You owe me $200. Oh, I owe you? You owe me your life because there was at one point in time when your mom was pregnant and I was going to beat the shit out of her. See, you would have never came out. See, so you owe me your life. If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be breathing, bitch, because I would have choked the shit out of her because she told me that I was smoking around her and she was pregnant. I said, I don't give a fuck, right? I said, right there, hey, I'll take the 50 and I'll run with that. You had no choice thinking you're a gang member. I'll show you a gang member, bitch, right? So my cousin came in, whooping, and let's go. I say, hey, why you got a big-ass backpack, bro? We're only going for the day. No, because my mom's tripping. I said, yeah, she's always tripping. Get in. So I take it to my pad. At this time, I was living Bolo, right? This was my, like, really first time. I was fresh out of YA. I was only 19 years old. It was my first time. I was with my baby mama, my first baby mama, but we were living independently because, I don't know, there was something about one time I slid in and I just kept sliding, and I was like, nah, she's going out too much, right? Something ain't right here. So we were living independently and everything was cool. She'd come over on the weekends, but this was like a Thursday and I was going to go ahead and need some money. So me and Ricky are wiggling. So he kept telling me about kicking it with the homeboys. Like, hey, they're going to have a party. They're going to have a party. Hey, they're going to have a party. And I said, look, bro, I'm not in the party mood. You ever been down on your luck and you're just, everything you wear, it's all stretched out, it's all dingy looking, brand new shirt, and something's wrong with it. Like I was in one of those moods, like, man, I just can't get right. I'm like Lefty Gump, I can't get right. It's crazy, it's scary, it's spooky. Oh, fuck, it's serious, right? And so as we're cruising around, I see a couple homeboys that I know will lend me money. So I'm like, fuck it, bro, I'm gonna go in more debt. So I see my boy Mazda, man. He's an Asian cat. He's a northerner, though, right? From Merced. People know who I'm talking about. I pull up on him. What's up, bro? He's like, damn, homie, it's been a minute. What's up with you? I said, bro, fuck it. Let's get straight to it. I need some money, eh? Why you always say it like that when you got to borrow? You can't just be straight up, right? I need some money, eh? He was like, shit, are you on that shit? I said, nah, I ain't on that shit, bro. I'm on some rent. He was like, damn, bro, why don't you go to work or something? They won't hire me, bro, because I'm an ex-convict. I used to always use that excuse. No excuse. Right? Now they hire more ex-convicts than they do regular motherfuckers because there's ex-convicts looking for work and regular motherfuckers ain't, right? They're all doing TikTok like me. So I'm like, hey, bro, just let me borrow like $50, right? I'm trying to get 50 here, 50 there. I only needed like 450. Couldn't even come up with 450 bum status, just being honest, right? Ricky said, whooping, I got like 300. I said, what the whoa? What do you mean you got 300? Yeah, because remember my mom, I got my social security check. I got my 3. I said, let me borrow, Rick. No, because then what am I going to do? I said, man, hey, look, I got a homegirl that has like a fat ass food stamp card, man. She'll buy you groceries and shit you can eat. Whooping for real? Like, I'm trying to use reverse psychology. We'll use her food stamps to supply your food habit because my cousin likes to eat a gang of shit, right? And you give me your $300 and we'll pay my rent and you can stay with me for a day and a half. Let's go, right? So I borrowed the 50 from the homeboy. I got the 50 from my tia. Bam. 250 from Rick. I let him keep 50 because, times are rough. And I'm like, damn, I'm almost there, bro. I think I could scrape enough change in my fucking change drawer to make it happen. We're good. Now we got to worry about is how cold it's going to be when they cut off the PG&E, right? He's my primo, whooping, we're going to be cold. So anyways, he keeps inviting me to this fucking party. And I'm like, nah, I ain't going to go. He said, come on, primo, come on. It's tomorrow, man. There's going to be a gang. Whooping, there's going to be a gang of hoes there. I'm like, nah, like maybe I might pull up. So he's like, all right. He's like, well, drop me off. At least drop me off, right? So I'm like, what are you doing going to parties? You don't even know the homies like that. They don't even like you, right? Just totally being honest. Hey, full transparency. They don't like you. What, Ben? They don't like me? Norte. Right? Yeah, well, yeah, they claim that, but they don't claim you. Anyways, right? Day passes, bam, I'm happy. I got my rent money. We're chilling at the pad. I get up in the morning. I'm making some chorizo and papas for me and my primo. We're eating. We're just having a good time. Like, I like spending time with my primo because he's hella cool, but he's hella stupid at the same time. But cool and stupid somehow in the middle, it's all right? So as we're kicking back, he's like, I see him getting all G'd up. Red T-shirt, red bell, just all flamed up. And he's like, hey, primo, can I wear your red Cortezes? I said, hell to the no. He's like, please, primo, right? And he has some Reebok classics that were fucking out. Rechuecas, right? He had the Rechuecas, not the Reebocas, but the Rechuecas. The Rebecca's. He had the Rebecca's, right? And I was like, damn, fool. All right, fuck it. Don't scuff my shit up. I learned my lesson. I don't know if you guys ever seen them back in the days. They were the all red leather with the white. I had the red suede. He was never going to touch those. No one ever touched those to this day. But I had the red leather with the white, and I'm like, all right. So he was G'd up from the feet up, right? He had his little fucking Mongolian. Was that long? He was trying to grow. That long. You ever seen someone that's like a patch and a little pico that sticks out, and he put a rubber band in it so it was sticking straight out like that? Ding. I used to call it his think, right? He had the think in the back because he couldn't think, so he had to have some that think. So anyways, he's like, take me to the house real quick. I want to get a red baño. I said, I got one. Yeah, but that's not my red baño. I got a whooping. I got a all right, fool. We're going to waste $10 in gas to go get a fucking red rag. We can go to any liquor store right here. But it's not mine. Mine is mine. That's one thing about the homies back in the day. Their baño, their rag, red rag, blue rag, whatever, was surgang, right? That was theirs. And like it was special, sentimental to his heart. I remember we used to have a rule when we were kids, man, if you drop that motherfucker, we'll beat you up. I don't know how many times I dropped my shit, right? Woo, doggy. There was like 6 months there. I had a black eye. So anyways, I take him to my tia's house. My tia's there. Oh, fucking, you guys are back already? I don't got no more money, bitch. So if you're going to, I said, no, tia, just came, he got to pick something. Let me guess. He got to pick the gun. And I said, nah, he should. Where he's going, because there's a lot of gangbanging activities going on. So he grabs whatever he has to grab, man. She does there. I can hear them arguing. What, but I'm going to go. She's like, you're going to go with girls. You're going to go with food. And so they get their argument on. I tell them, jump in the car. Let's go. So I'm like, where's this fucking party at, bro? Because I want to know because I come back, pick you up. and I can check on you, and then I might slide through. If you know what I'm saying. If I spot any chick that, ooh baby, I wanna take, looks like Lisa with big old tetas, I might have to go head to toe, right? I might have to go. I think I'll love her from head to toe. She'll know, right? I have to get my thing on. I have to give her the full force. You know what I'm saying? I have to give her the straight up, man, the cold jam, right? So we pull up, ain't nothing but like 4 homeboys. One of them's all knotted out. I was like, man, this is the party that you're going to. But I recognize a couple of my homeboys are like, Whoppin', what's up, bro? I'm like, hey, what's up? I said, what's cracking right here? They're like, hey, it's a gang of females going to pull up. It's going to be cracking. I said, why we come so early? Because I want to kick it with the homeboys and get high. I said, oh, man. So I said, hey, bro, I might slide through later on. Give me a call. Let me know what's popping. I'm going to go to my chick's house. They're like, all right. So I drop Ricky off. You safe? You cool? You got a thing on you? No, but what is a thing? Right? I said, you ain't got it on you? I got my dick. Right? I said, get off. Get the fuck off the car right now. Hopefully they beat you up. I shouldn't have said that. Sometimes you speak bad shit into the world, right? So I dropped Rick off, slid to my girl's house, my first baby mama's house. We were cool, man. She was being real suspicious again, right? She was being suspicious, and she didn't want me to see the back of her neck, and I thought maybe her hair was just fucked up, but not really. It was like someone had just fucking sucked the fucking brain out of the back of her neck. So we're kicking back. She made me some food. At least she could cook. That was one thing I could say about her. She can fuck everybody, but she can cook too, right? So as I'm kicking back, I forget all about the party because I'm cupcaking. You know when you're cupcaking with a chick, man, I don't care what they say about the homegirls. I don't care what they say. I don't care, right? I'm right here. We're watching Maury. I am not the father, which I'm happy about. And I'm with my baby's mama. For that one, I am the father, right? Allegedly. And I'm just kicking back, just doing my thing. And then my phone rings. And it's the homeboy. And he's like, what's up, bro? You going to come through? He's like, hey, bro, you might have to come through, man. Rick's over here J-catting out. I said, that's normal. What do you mean? He said, nah, bro. He's over here talking about whopping. I said, well, whopping? He's like, nah, hey, there's some fools from the other side, bro. I said, what do you mean? There's some south side? There's a Sur gang. There's Sur gangs there? He said, nah, bro, from the north side. I was like, it's whatever. He's like, but don't trip, bro. I got him. I was like, look, bro, if it's really that bad, call me and I'll come. But right now, I'm about to get the fucking meanest, greenest, leanest mamona I ever had. And I can tell you right now, she's thinking about someone else, so it's going to be bomb, right? He's like, damn, like that? I said, and like this and like that, and right? So I hang up with the homeboy, not even tripping, like, Ricky, you're on your own. You wanted to go to that stupid party, that's on you. So I'm mid-mamon. The worst thing in the history of Mexicandom, right? When you're a Mexican man, any man, white man, brothers, what's up, brother? Right? Any man, when you're mid-mamon, and I mean it's good, it's Jenny 6'9" good, right? It's just great. And the phone rings, you have to make a life decision. Do you pick it up and listen to the bullshit? Because it's going to be drama and bullshit. Or you just finish and then you're too tired to pick it up. So either way, fuck everything, right? I picked it up. Shouldn't have picked it up. Dude's panicking. Hey, bro, they're fucking your cousin up. I said, where's he at? Immediately, everything. Get your head. Oh, wait up. Stay right there. Hey, what's going on, right? Hey, man, your primo took flight, bro. He took flight on like 4 of them cats. They're on him, right? So I said, well, get his back, bro. What are you doing on the phone? Oh, bro, it's already done. Man, I'm going to come get my cousin. So I pull up all gangstered out with one of them things. What's up, right? Jump off the car. I see a couple of my homies. They're there. They're just leaving. They're like, hey, bro, your primo's in the back leaking. So I'm like, it can't be that bad if they're just walking away like normal, right? And I see that homeboy, the one that called me, and he just jams real quick. And before I could tell him, I'm like, hey, bro, he's jumped in his whip and he's gone. So I go back there, right? And like the party is dissipated. I'm like, there was like 10 fucking dudes, 4 fat chicks, a partridge, and a fucked up pear tree, right? Which I grabbed the pear on the way to take a bite because I'm malnourished from getting the mamon. And so as I walk by, I'm looking, my primo's in the back, and his whole shit he's leaking bad. I'm like, what the fuck? No one's helping him. They just left him in the corner all drunk. And so I pick him up, like, what's up, primo? I take off my shirt, tie his head up. I'm like, hey, man, who did this? They're like, hey, them Vatos did that shit, right? I'm not going to tell you what hood did it because I don't want to start no controversy for my cousin, but they jam, right? They were already gone. And so I'm looking at the dudes whose party was this dude named Nelson, right? And he's looking at me. He's like, hey, bro. He's like just a regular cat, like a tagger, right? He's like, hey, bro, your primo started that shit, bro. He just took flight. I said, nah, he doesn't do red on red, bro. He don't do, like, that's not his thing. They must have said something stupid. So anyways, he's like, I don't know, bro. I seen him taking flight like a 3 or 4 dudes, and then everyone got on him. He's like, you know your homeboy from your hood? At first, bro, it looked like he was trying to pull him apart, and then Ricky swung on him, and he just he started stomping Ricky with them. I said, is that right? He said, no, that's not wrong. I said, damn, how the fuck am I going to explain to my tia, one that I need money from, that her son's head's all cracked open? Like, my tia, she might talk a lot of shit, but she's about that. She'll pull up. Okay, all you fuckers lay it down. So you got money? I owe this son of a bitch. You're going to pay him for me. Okay, I was in the middle of getting my whole shit tore up. And I had to come over here. Mijo, you're in the middle of my one. See how they fuck up our sex life? Look, right? So I already know. I'm like, oh, man, I'm thinking this in my mind. I can't bring my tia here. She walked, you're not the father, bitch. Right? She's oh, now you want to run. Now you want to run because Maury said the truth. Right? My tia's different. So I'm thinking about all this is flashed through my mind, but really even more so, I'm like, damn, man, what's up with the homeboy that did this? I'm not worried about the enemigos. Those are my enemies, not Ricky's, mine. Right? We're going to get you later. Right? Oh, we're going to get medieval on your ass. I'm not worried about them. But what's up with the homeboy who socked my cousin and stomped him? No wonder he wiggled out. Thank God he called me. Right? Prior to what he did. So I get Ricky. We go to my tia. So, oh, my fucking son. What happened? You hit him. Fuck you. Give me my 50 back. Give me my 50 back. And I'll go to bingo. Right? Which I told you guys in the last video. Bingo is called bango. It's really the bar. AKA the bar. So I'm like, yeah, we got to take him to Turlock, Emmanuel Hospital they have over there, right? I think it's called Emmanuel. We take him. My third daughter was born there. I don't even remember. I remember she was born, but I don't remember what the name of the fucking hospital was. Come on. I was a gang member. So anyways, we get him to the hospital. They're bandaging him up. What happened? He fell out of the car and he got rug burn. So they bandage him up, stitch him up. I'm like, what happened? Ricky Wappin, the fucking homeboy, he told me to go over there and hit them dudes up. And one of them disrespected your hood or disrespected you, and I fucked them up. Then your homeboy fucked me up. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, I need mines. I need my fade. I need my ones. So I said, just get ready and get well. So my tia, she's actually like kind of shook up. She was like, oh, my fucking son's gonna have brain damage. I said, tia, relax. It's not that serious. It fucking is. He's gonna have brain damage, bitch. What do you expect me to? I said, tia, I hate to tell you, but he already has brain damage. Like that, you never know. It might improve him. It fucking might, huh? It fucking might. If it does, every day I'm gonna suck him in his head until he's normal. I said, we'll figure it out. So as my cousin comes to, they give him some ibuprofen, tell him get the fuck out of the hospital, right? You're a gang member anyways. And so we're walking to the car. My tia's like, you guys got to stay at the house. What if these gangsters come back and kill you guys? And then I don't know what I'm going to do when the Social Security check runs out, mijo. What do you expect? I said, tia, we're good. So I pull Ricky to the side. She does all crying, eating a corn dog, stuffing in her mouth, right? Frozen corn dog. What was it about frozen corn dog she liked? Cook them, bitch. Cook them. Serious. So as I'm right there with Ricky, I'm like, hey, bro, what's up? Are you good? He's like, let's go back. So it's time, right? So I get a hold of my homeboy Sharks. I'm like, hey, bro, where's homeboy whoop-de-whoop at, right? He's like, at his pad, probably with his old lady, bro. Why, what's up? And I run him down. And he was like, oh, fuck that, bro. I'll come swoop you guys right now. I said, yeah, come through, bro. I don't want to take my whip. I want to pull up on him smooth. I said, I'm going to get him, bro. Like, I need that. My primo needs his 1-on-1, and I need my 2-on-1. You understand? Fuck you down. He's like 3-on-1. Let's go. 1-3 reverse. Suit gang. Let's go. We got our fucking blue on, right? So I throw a hoodie on, boom, 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 red hoodie. Fucking my cousin's all flamed up, all fucking beat up. And I'm like, Rick, I can't let you get the 1-on-1 like that. What if he hits you in the head and it malnourishes you or something, right? I didn't know what that word meant at that time. I just thought it was smart to say it. He's like, well, Ben, I think I'll be straight. I said, yeah, but he might knock the vitaminas out of your fucking brain. So what we're going to do at this point is we're going to pull up. We're going to have Sharks bring him to the car, and I'm going to blast his fucking shit in the face. I'm going to sock him as hard as I can. He said, what, but can I at least hit him? I said, if I get him down and he can't swing back, yeah. We were going to do a street removal. Okay, look, I don't care. I didn't go in the neighborhood and say, hey, I'm going to do this to the homeboy. I wasn't even going to hear his side of the story. My cousin and other dudes said that he jumped in and he kicked my cousin when he was down. I don't care about none of that shit. Blood's thicker than any type of fucking gang tie, right? At least that's what I thought. Till the homeboys jumped on me for it. But anyways, right? So that'll be part 2. Just let you guys know that it's going to end in a part 2. So as fucking we pull up, the homeboy Sharky pulls up. I see the homeboy. He's with his old lady right there. He comes on the porch. He's looking because he can't see us. We got tinted windows. But he sees Shark. Shark's like, hey, fool, come here. Come here. And that dude's like, he owes Sharky some money. So he's like, hey, bro, I'm going to have to get you next week, fool. Sharky's like, hey, what happened to that fucking cluck? That's what they used to call my cousin, the cluck. I don't know why. I never thought he looked like a chicken. I thought he looked more like a weasel, but whatever. They said, he goes, what happened to that cluck, fool? And he's like, fool. Hey, I made that fool take flight on them fools, right? And the homie goes, why didn't you take flight on them fools? He's like, bro, they were pussies, bro. They didn't want that shit. I sent him stupid ass over there. He goes, then that fool acted stupid, so I had to fucking give him the business, bro, because he didn't handle business right. He let them fools get him. He goes, hey, bro, there's like 4 of them, right? 4 or 5 of them. He's like, it doesn't matter, bro. They were youngsters, bro. You should have got them. So I said, get him to the car. Get him to the car. Get this motherfucker. I want to fucking kill him. Get him to the car, right? So I'm motherfucker. Hey, Sharky's like, come here, fool. Hey, look, trip out on this, right? And as that fool comes walking up, boom, I jump out. Ricky jumps out, and mid fucking, I'm about to take flight. It's like this. Ricky fucking reaches over, and that's where part 2 comes in. Make sure you tap in tomorrow, man, for the conclusion of Super Gunner episode 15, the street removal, and how it all ended up. Because I'm going to tell you guys right now. Right now, we're winning. We're winning, bitch, right? But we didn't win for long, man. With that being said, thumbs up or thumbs down. Heavy's going to be the head that wears the crown. I'm going to continue to strive for what I truly believe in. That's the betterment of all people. Bang, bang.